Right now, your gut is sending millions of signals to your brain, and those signals may be controlling your mood. Not your thoughts, not your circumstances, your bacteria. Scientists estimate the human gut hosts 39 trillion microbes. Many of them produce the same chemicals your brain uses to regulate emotion, including serotonin. In fact, about 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut, not the brain. So if your gut bacteria change, your mood may change too. Today we'll explore the neuroscience of the gut-brain axis and why your microbiome may influence anxiety, motivation, and emotional stability. Most people think mental health starts in the brain, but modern neuroscience tells a different story. Your gut and brain are connected through a communication system called the gut-brain axis. This system uses nerves, hormones, immune signals, and microbial metabolites. By the end of this video, you'll understand how gut bacteria influence mood, why stress damages the microbiome, and what science suggests can support a healthier gut-brain connection. Your gut bacteria produce neuroactive chemicals. These chemicals affect how brain cells communicate. One of the most important is serotonin. Serotonin regulates mood, sleep, appetite, and emotional balance. About 90% of the body's serotonin is produced in the digestive tract, but bacteria do not just influence serotonin. Certain microbes also produce dopamine precursors, GABA, and short-chain fatty acids. GABA is a calming neurotransmitter. Low GABA activity is linked to anxiety disorders. Think of your microbiome like a chemical factory. If the factory runs well, it produces balanced signals. If production breaks down, communication with the brain changes. Researchers studying germ-free mice found something striking. Mice without gut bacteria showed higher stress responses and altered brain chemistry. This suggests microbes help regulate emotional stress pathways. The gut does not just send chemicals, it also sends electrical signals through a nerve called the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve connects the brainstem directly to the digestive system. It acts like a two-way communication cable. About 80% of vagus nerve fibers carry signals from the gut to the brain. Gut bacteria influence this nerve. They do this by producing molecules that stimulate gut cells. Those cells then activate vagus nerve signaling. A famous experiment showed this clearly. Researchers fed mice a probiotic strain called Lactobacillus rhamnosus. The mice showed reduced anxiety-like behavior. But when scientists cut the vagus nerve, the effect disappeared, meaning the gut signal never reached the brain. This shows how deeply the microbiome connects to the nervous system. The gut-brain axis works both ways. Your brain also affects your gut, especially through stress. When stress hormones rise, digestion slows. Blood flow shifts away from the intestines, and microbial diversity can decrease. Studies show chronic stress reduces beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. Imagine your gut microbiome as an ecosystem, like a rainforest. Stress acts like deforestation. Helpful species decline. Opportunistic microbes take over. That imbalance is called dysbiosis. Dysbiosis is associated with fatigue, brain fog, mood instability, and digestive discomfort. This does not mean gut bacteria cause mental illness, but they clearly influence emotional regulation pathways. Supporting your microbiome may help maintain a healthier gut-brain communication system. One strategy researchers often discuss is restoring microbial diversity. That usually includes fiber, fermented foods, and sometimes targeted probiotic blends. Some people also explore supplements designed to support the gut microbiome. One example is Probiotics, which combines probiotic strains with ingredients aimed at supporting gut balance. If you're curious, I'll leave a link in the description so you can learn more. always check with a healthcare professional before starting any supplement. Another critical pathway is inflammation. When gut bacteria break down fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids. These molecules help maintain the intestinal barrier. A strong gut barrier prevents harmful molecules from entering the bloodstream. But when the microbiome becomes imbalanced, the barrier can weaken. Scientists sometimes call this increased intestinal permeability. When this happens, inflammatory molecules can circulate through the body. Some may reach the brain. Studies show inflammation can influence neurotransmitter systems linked to mood. This may explain why gut health often correlates with emotional well-being. Again, this is association, not direct causation, but the biological pathways are becoming clearer each year. So what can you actually do to support the gut-brain axis? Here are 5 science-supported habits. First, increase dietary fiber. Gut bacteria feed on fiber. Aim for 25 to 30 grams daily. Sources include vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Second, eat fermented foods. Foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut introduce beneficial microbes. Several studies associate fermented foods with increased microbial diversity. Third, manage chronic stress. Meditation, exercise, and sleep improve vagus nerve regulation. This supports gut-brain communication. Fourth, reduce ultra-processed foods. Diets high in processed foods are linked to lower microbial diversity. Fifth, consider microbiome support. Some people use targeted probiotic supplements to support gut balance. Products like Probiotics aim to complement diet and lifestyle strategies, but supplements work best alongside healthy habits. If you want to start improving your gut health today, download the free 7-day Gut Reset Checklist. The link is in the description. It includes simple daily habits that support the microbiome. And if you enjoy evidence-based gut science, subscribe to Gut Science Daily. We publish new videos every week about the microbiome, digestion, and metabolic health. You may also want to watch our next video, 7 Signs Your Gut Microbiome is Out of Balance. Your gut bacteria are always communicating with your brain. The question is, what message are they sending?